Hi, Alina, it's Mrs. Landman. I just wanted to let you know that I listened to you read Brainstorm Bear, and you did a fantastic job. You read so many of the words accurately, which means you read so many of the words correctly. Your expression sounded great, which means the way you sounded when you were reading was really, really nice to listen to. And you also read at a really good speed, not too fast and not too slow. So I am so proud of you, and I hope you're proud of yourself too. I have a couple tips for you for when you read next time. I'm going to move my camera so that you can see what I'm writing down. Hang on. Okay, Alina, I noticed that you came across this word a few times as you read Brainstorm Bear today. As you were reading, you said draw or drawed. Both of those look right, but they didn't really sound right to me, and they didn't really make sense as you were reading. What I want to point out to you is this chunk EW right here. You know this chunk because we practice it in Foundations. This chunk EW says ooh, like blue. He blew the bubbles. So if this chunk is ooh, and we know this chunk is drew. Let's put it together. Drew, drew. And that would make more sense as we read the sentences. Drew means that someone already, when they draw a picture, they already did it. They drew it. It already happened. Great job. Let's take a look at another page. I noticed as you read this page, and you got down here to this sentence, you said, Miss Miller said. And then you paused because I could tell that you knew that this word didn't look like said, right? Said starts with what letter? Very good, S. And this word doesn't start with an S. So when you said, Mrs. Miller said, that made sense, but it didn't look right. You can use your clue in your picture right here. What is she doing? Look at her face. She's smiling. She's kind of covering her mouth. She looks happy. And the first letter here is L. L. Mrs. Miller. L. What do you think she's doing here? That's right. She laughed. So don't forget, you can use your picture clues and your first letter and the sound to help you when you come to a word that you don't know. Fantastic job. I have one more quick tip for you. When you answered your comprehension questions, you did a fantastic job. You got 4 right and you only missed 1. The one that you missed said, how was the problem in the story solved? You chose that the bear follows a trail of nuts. In the story, you're right, the characters did put a trail of nuts down for the bear. But if you go back into the book and you look really carefully, it says, while they were gone, the bear climbed down and he left on his own. So if I go back to my choices, the correct choice was the bear leaves on its own. So again, your choice that the bear follows a trail of nuts did happen in the story, but it was really, really tricky. So we always have to make sure we go back into the story and check exactly what happened. Okay, Alina, great job reading. I can't wait to hear you read your next book. Thanks.